Good afternoon. Welcome to Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for July 17th through 31st. For July 17th to 21st, this we're forecasting still. The pattern remains unchanged. We have our trough here up the west coast, trough here of the Great Lakes and Northeast, and we have another strong ridge here over the Four Corners above Numa Heights in the west, and we have a ridge over the western Atlantic. Now, the hot ridge will settle westward into Four Corners and support above normal temperature across most of the west and the plains as heights build across the region. And then if we take a look at the surface, we will have some soil moisture moving into the Four Corners region, into the Rockies. And there might be some locally heavy downpours within that. Now, within the northern flow around this, we'll have several systems moving across the northern states, and this will bring strong storms and locally heavy rain to the north central plains to the upper Midwest. We're looking at the period for July 22nd to 26th. And the flow remains in place with a trough up the west coast. And we have one of the Great Lakes in the northeast. See right here a little bit. And we have a ridge over the Four Corners above Numa Heights in the west. Models pretty good agreement with this. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for sometime today. Calling for above normal temperatures for a large portion of the country. And I'm calling for anomalies to be near 8 degrees or more above normal, especially across this area. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And we have above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is near 40%. Now we're going to look at the period for July 27th to 31st. And for overall, the patterns kind of change a little bit. There's a broad ridge across the southern states, and we have the westies to the north. But if you look at the NAEFS, still keeps the trough configuration of the ridge in the west, as does the European members. 51 members also show that. So for now, excuse me. For this forecast period, calling for a little change in the temperature anomalies, and for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35 to 40%, and we have above normal precipitation for a portion of the southeast, probability of occurrence is near 40%. We're going to take a look at the current drought conditions. The drought outlook came out today. And this is where drought is occurring. Okay, here is soil moisture content. And this is down to 100 centimeters. You can go to 20 centimeters, let's see. This is soil moisture in the 20 centimeters, but for the overall 100 centimeters soil moisture, it still remains very dry here, and also parts in the middle Atlantic and the northeast. I know because it's very dry here where I am too. It hasn't been much rain at all. I only collected 0.18 hundredths of an inch for the month so far through mid-June or mid-July. Okay, and now here is the observed precipitation that has fallen in the last 30 days. Some rain across here, a little bit here, little bit of rain with the monsoonal moisture. Still below normal. And now if you look here, this is the percentage of normal precipitation. It is still very dry. They hardly have any rainfall here. Also, parts of Texas remain dry. Also, again, across the northeast and mid-Atlantic region. I think it's just classified here. If you look back, it's just moderately dry. I don't know where they get these numbers from. So I think it's extreme. It's drier than what they say it is. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for July 17th to 31st. Thanks for coming to Jim Lumley's World of Weather, and have a good day.